Hi, it's Elizabeth, and here I am again with another facial massage video. Yay! Because I'm not doing anything else right now. I thought I would do a bit of a, not so much a get ready with me, more a kind of like a, just a bit of a zhuzh up, feel better with me, you could say, video. So I thought we would do a bit of my facial massage, and then I'm going to put on minimal products that kind of like just to give my face a bit of a lift, and you can have a momentary giggle at the fact that I put on self tanner last night, which is why I'm looking a little bit of a glow, and I didn't wash it off my hands properly. So noted. Anyway, let's get stuck in, shall we? None of these products are ads because I'm nae that popular, but I am a consultant for Neals Yard, so I'm just going to be upfront about that and say so. But I'm also going to be using a couple of products by Glossier, who I am a first time user of them, and then my beloved Beauty Pie. I'll show you which Beauty Pie stuff I've got. So let's start off. I've got my Neals Yard rehydrating rose facial oil. So I kind of went a bit heavy-handed, you could say, the last time I did one of these videos, and I maybe used a bit much. So I've got 3 pumps, if it's enough, just a wee bottle like that. 3 pumps of oil, and I'm just going to apply, like that, all over my face, and then just have a feel around in what's going on. My skin is so dry right now. I am taking vitamin D because obviously, you know, I'm getting outside as much as I can every day, but I think with other things, I know I'm stressed right now. Who isn't? But it does take a toll on your skin, so I'm having to remind myself to kind of keep the coffee consumption down and up the water. So that's something this week that I'm really concentrating on, and it would be a good idea for anybody for that matter. So what we're going to do is we are going to get the oil over your neck as well. Let's start with some nice, just this kind of motion here with your fingertips and sweeping up the side of the neck. So you've got a group of muscles called your scalenes, which start behind your ear, and they come down, sweep down the side of your neck and hook under your collarbone onto your first and second ribs. So with all you work from home people, you'll really be feeling a bit of neck and jaw tension right now, I would imagine. So we'll just very slowly come up the neck to the jaw like this, and then we'll do the other side too. Dug out my tripod, found my ring light. That was my friend Sasha that recommended me this wee clippy on thing so that the light doesn't keep coming and going as I'm filming. So we'll do that. So thank you, Sasha. So we're coming up. And if you see my neck going pink, that's all good because it's just increasing the blood circulation and the blood flow, and it's obviously helping with tension. So what we'll do now is we're going to come over the jaw, and I'm going to take your fingers in this position here, and we're just going to pull backwards like this along the jawline. Oh, that feels nice. I know I've been clenching my teeth. I don't grind my teeth, at least I don't think so, but I know I've been clenching my teeth in my sleep, so this is just all jammed up. It's just the baseline stress levels that we all have right now are greatly increased, wouldn't you say? So I am no different, I'm afraid. I'm trying very hard to practice what I preach. It's very difficult sometimes though. Apologies if you hear any neighbourhood noises. I just thought I'd say that just in case. So I'm really enjoying that. Can you see what I'm doing? Right along my jawline. So why am I doing this? Well, you've got lymph nodes under here, and you've got lymph nodes behind your ear. So any kind of tension, we're always working towards sweeping it back towards your lymph nodes so that it can drain through your lymphatic system. I'm going to take another pump of oil because my skin really is feeling dry. And now what we're going to do is the motion that we did on the neck, we're just going to do the same along the cheeks like this. Again, backwards, like back towards your ear, I should say, not backwards. So I'm just doing it like this so you can actually see what's going on. That's maybe a better way of doing it like that. I was trying to make sure you could see what I was doing with my hands. So I'm not being diggy, but you can see how that's making my skin tone come up nice and pink. That's what we want. Let's do that the other side too. Oh, I hope you're all as well as can be under the circumstances. Oh, that feels nice. And now what we'll do is we're going to do this motion here with your knuckles over the jaw. This is really, really getting, oh, that's good. And you can come over the neck as well. See, since I turned 51 now, 52 this year, I've been getting really worried about what I would call a turkey neck. It's another thing as well. See with your skincare, always make sure you take it down to your neck and into your chest area as well. Tip from the top. So when you're moisturising yourself, always make sure you're coming down into here. Yeah. Ding dong. What's not to like? So this feels good. And then coming down over the neck as well. And I'm just doing this motion here. Yeah? Cool. Don't be afraid to get stuck in. So we don't want to drag the skin. Okay, dragging the skin that's dragging the skin. But what we do want is to have an impact on the muscle. That's what we're trying to affect here. Yeah? Wonderful. We'll do that. And then your jaw, that bit there, the muscles that move the jaw, your pterygoids. You've got lateral and horizontal pterygoid muscles. So you can get your fingertips into them as well. Lovely. See what I'm doing? Just the moving part of the jaw, that bit there. If you are prone to clenching your jaw, which I have been doing recently, that can build up these muscles here and not to freak you out. It can make you look jowly when you're older. I don't want that. So that's why I'm like, oh my God, get into this. A good example of pterygoid muscles that are very well developed, but for a reason, are if you look at Formula One drivers, because of the torque that their head is having to resist when they've got these huge helmets on as well. David Coulthard, there you go. He's got a cracking jawline, hasn't he? But I don't want that. Okay. Okay, let's come up to the forehead. So just nice, just the palm of your hand. Just come up like this. Nice. And then we can do this one here to make sure that we're not getting that frowny. You know, when you get frowning, you get that figure 11 there. Keep that away. So just one finger one way and one finger the other. You can see that I'm really making an indentation in the skin there. So I'm not dragging the skin, it's the muscle underneath that I'm trying to influence. So here's a couple of nice ones for the eyes. So get your index fingers and put them under your eyebrows, and then very gently try and close your eyes, and it's giving those muscles there a little bit of a stretch and a workout as well. So I've got my index fingers underneath my eyebrows, they're lifting my eyebrows up, and I'm closing I'm not scrunching my eyes shut, I'm just closing down my eyelids, and it just makes sure that these guys here are getting a bit of a workout and getting a little bit of a stretch as well. Because again, something that I can find myself doing is this if I'm concentrating. Oh, how attractive does that look? So I can be a bit scowly when I don't realise I'm being scowly. So that's a nice one. Excellent. Okay, wonderful. I think that will do for just now. Let's move on to trying to zhuzh my face up. So, being menopausal, amongst other things, drying out your skin, it can make, well, you see I love being a silver fox, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it, but my features fading was something that I was really, really conscious of when I started to hit the perimenopause. And then, of course, me being the age that I am, which is fantastic, it's a privilege to get old, but I was in my 20s in the 1990s. and all our eyebrows are recovering from the 1990s, I feel. So myself and many other women my age are desperately trying to grow back what we completely overplucked in the 90s. So now I'm going to get out something that is my best friend and my worst enemy at the same time, the magnifying mirror. So I'm going to use this just to, I'm using this product called Boy Brow. So you can see it's like a little brush. You've probably all seen these before, but this is called Boy Brow. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to simply zhuzh up my eyebrows, and it just gives me a little bit of a definition. What's not to like? I get mine waxed and shaped. See the difference? Cool. I feel happier already. I must admit, I can't remember the last time I actually bothered doing anything, putting on makeup and things like that. So this is actually making me lifting my spirits a bit today, because I need it. So I'll do the other one as well. And this is just such a great wee product to use just to help fill in bits of your eyebrow without making you look too made up. I'm not very good with the whole pencil powder thing. I like a foolproof method of having a wee mascara. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? Wee bit of definition. Fabulous. So at this point, I'm really regretting not putting on the first product, which is something called Futuredew by Glossier. And basically, it's a serum and a primer all in one. And you can see that it's like a skin toned, but it's not a foundation. So what I'm going to do is just pop some of that all over, like the same way that I would put on a moisturiser. And it's just a little bit reflective. And I quite like a dewy kind of effect on my skin. Other people like to go really matte, but I quite like it when it goes a bit dewy. So that's what I'm going to go with. Ta-da! Oh, that feels nice. It said to put 2 pumps on. I just put 1 on. So that was a product called Futuredew. And as I say, it's a serum, one of these products that they would call a serum hybrid. That's the bottle there. So there we go. I'll put that over my neck as well. Why not? What am I looking like so far in the close-up mirror? Oh, that looks a bit better. I look a little bit more alive. So now we're going to pop on a wee bit of blusher, because why not? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger. This is a Beauty Pie blusher that was made with Hannah Martin, and they paired up together. And this is called Fresh, I think. So I'm going to go pop, pop, pop. And I'm going to end up looking like Truly Scrumptious from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang for a moment. And then I'll put that lid back on. And then I've got a big fat brush from Beauty Pie as well, funnily enough. And all I'm going to do is go pop, 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 like that. And that's all I'm going to do. I won't bore you with putting mascara on. I'm going to do that myself because I take ages to do that. There we go. And then I'll take my hair clip out and give myself a bit of a zhuzh. And yep, the blue shampoo's working. Haircut's holding up okay. That feels a bit better. So there we are. That was a quick zhuzh up with me, feel better with me, not so much get ready. Get ready to do what? Clean out the Tupperware cupboard. Yay! Anyway, I hope you are as well as you can be under the circumstances. If there's anything that I can help with, from homeschooling to I need advice for this stretch, I'll do a stretching video tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed what we've done today. Just a quick hi, how are you? And there we are. Yeah, I'm going to hit the stop button now because I'm struggling what to say. Bye.